Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about calendar. Calendar is very important and very interesting topic which is totally based on concept. Okay, so you don't need to learn anything in this topic. This topic is totally conceptual topic. But the topic name is calendar. Okay, so if I ask you what is the smallest unit of calendar, is day. Okay, so smallest unit of calendar is day. After that week, then month, then year. This topic is totally based on one concept and that is odd day. Okay, odd day. So uh, before getting into this, so if I ask you what is odd day, so let me ask you one question. If I ask you, if today is Monday, then what will be the day after 10 days? So you can simply count on your finger as well. After 10 days you will easily can say that if today is Monday, then after 10 days that it will be Thursday. Okay, if today is Monday, after 10 days it will be Thursday. Okay, now if I ask you, if today is Monday, what will be the day after 435 days? If today is Monday, what will be the day after 435 days? So it will take time. So what we will do is, we will divide 435 by 7. Okay, so 7 6 ja 42, then 1 15, 7 2 ja 14, so remainder is 1. Okay, so we need to add this one in the today's day, and today is Monday, so Monday plus 1, this will give you 2, which means Tuesday. Okay, so now I hope you have got the idea what is odd day. So you can simply say, after dividing 7, whatever the remainder we will get or extra day we will get, that is known as odd days. And why we are dividing it by 7 only? Because as you all know, after every 7 day the day repeat itself. Okay, so that is why we are dividing it by 7 only. So odd day, in simple terms you can learn that, or you can remember, after dividing 7, whatever the remainder you will get, that will be known as odd days. Okay, now move to the next point. Now let's talk about years. Okay, so there are two type of years we know. Okay, one is normal year and second is leap year. One is normal year and second is leap year. I can represent it by ly, leap year, and normal year is ny. Okay, in some books you will see normal year as an ordinary year. So both are the same thing, normal year and ordinary year. Okay, so difference between these two, leap year has 366 days. Okay, so we will go to the definition of this, because we all know. So normal year, it has 365 days. Normal year has 365 days, and leap year has one extra day, which is in February, so it has 366 days. It has 52 weeks plus one odd day. This has 52 weeks plus 2 odd days, because after dividing 7 we will get 52 plus 2 extra day, that is 2 odd days. Okay, in this February has 28 days, and in this leap year February has 29 days. Okay, in normal year the first year and the last day of the year remains same, which means if I say 1st January 2015 is a normal year, was Monday, then 31st December 2015 will also be a Monday. Okay. So in normal year, first day and end day of the year remains same. Okay. So 1st January, if 1st January 2015 was Monday, then 31st December 2015 will also be a Monday. And for next year, it will be consecutive day. So 1st January 2016 will be Tuesday. And why I am telling you this? Because this will help us in the reference 1 questions. Okay, we will discuss later after this. Okay, so now leap year first, if 1st January 2016 is Monday, then 31st December 2016 will be Tuesday. One consecutive day will be there, and for next year it will be we have to add 2 days to it. Okay, so which means if 1st January 2016 is Monday, then 31st December 2016 will be Tuesday, and for next year we have to add one more day. So 1st January 2017 will be Wednesday. So you have to remember these things only for reference 1 questions. Okay. Now I'll take an example and how to use this. And one more thing, just remember one add day is we are adding just because of February. So if in leap year February is not coming, okay, then we will consider it as a normal year. Otherwise we have to take leap year. Okay, let me show you by an example. Okay, so how to use this concept which we did. Okay, so if I ask you 22nd January 2009 was Tuesday, then what will be the day on 26th January 2010? So you can simply see that 26 January 2009 is a normal year, and in on normal year we just have to take consecutive day for the next year. So if 2009 is Tuesday, so 22 January 2010 will be Wednesday only. So you can simply answer this, that 2010 will be Wednesday. Okay. Now if I ask you for leap year, if I say 12 January 2020 was Wednesday, then what will be the day on 22nd January 2021? Okay, so you can see by the previous concept, for leap year we just have to add 2 days for the next year, because first day and end day will be consecutive one. So for next year we have to add 2 to it. So if Wednesday it is on 12 January 2020, so 12 January 2021 will be Friday. Okay, so this will be Friday. We have to add 2 to it, and these days are not the actual one as per the calendar. These are just reference. Okay, so don't check with the calendar. So these are just the reference. We have taken these as a reference only. These are not the actual days. We have to calculate actual days for the given dates. For example, if I say 29 March 1971 was what day? Okay, or 15 August 1947, what was the day on these dates? So for these we have to calculate the actual day as per the calendar, and these are the references. We have to calculate these days according to the given one. Okay, we will discuss this also just after this one. Okay, so if I say let's take one more example. If I say 16 April 2016 is Friday, 16 April 2016 is Friday, then what will be the day on 16 April 2017? Okay. So sometimes what you will do, you just simply check the year, this is leap year, and you will do one thing only, you will add 2 to it and you will answer it Sunday. But that is incorrect. Why? Because you have to check in this leap year cycle February is coming or not. Okay, I told you clearly, if February is coming in that cycle, then only we will count it as a leap year, because leap year is just because of only February. February has the one extra day, but here February is not coming in this cycle. So from 2016 to 2017, it will be counted as a normal year. And for normal year, what do? We just simply add 1 to it, or you can say consecutive day will be there. So if it is Friday, then 16 April 2017 will be Saturday only. Okay. So this is the answer. So this is the first type of question in which reference will be given, and you have to find out the days according to the given ones. Now move to the second one, in which we have to calculate the actual days. Okay. So before that, just calculate odd days on century years. Okay. So what is century year? We all know century year is 100 year. So if I ask you how many odd days will be there in 100 year, okay. So we can't calculate odd days directly in years, okay, because in years there will be some leap year, some normal year, so we have to calculate according to that one. Okay. So in century year, one more property is there which you need to remember, and that is century year will be leap year only if it is divisible by 400 only. 400. Okay. So for century year, it has to be divisible by 400, then only it will be leap year. Okay. So in 100 year there will be, let me just tell you quickly, because you don't need to show it to anyone. Okay, we have to calculate objective questions. So 100 year, it has 76 normal year plus 24 leap years. And why? Because how we calculate leap years? By dividing 4, because after every 4 year leap year comes. Okay. But here, if you divide it by 4, you will say that 25 leap year has to be there. But as I told you, for century year, it has to be divisible by 400 also. So in 100 year, so 1 leap year will be less, or 1 normal year will be added to the normal one. So 76 normal year and 24 leap years. So normal year, as you all know, has 1 odd day. I told you in the previous part. So 76 into 1 plus 24 into 2. Why I am multiplying it by 2? Because leap year has 2 odd days. So 76 plus 48, this will give us 124. So odd day, how we calculate odd day? After dividing it by 7. So now we can calculate it by 7. Okay, because this was the years part. After finding the years, we can multiply it by the number of odd days which the year has. Normal year has 1 odd day, leap year has 2 odd days. So if it is 24 leap year, so 24 into 2, 76 normal year, so 76 into 1. So if we will divide it by 7, so we will get 5 as a remainder. So 100 year will be has 5 odd days. Okay. Now we can quickly find out odd days in 200 year. So 200 year, we can write it 100 plus 100. So you can write it 5 plus 5, 10. 10 divided by 7. Remainder will be 3. So 3 odd days. Now you can quickly do it same way. So 300 will be having 5 plus 5, 15. 15 divided by 7. So 1 odd day. Okay. But 400 year, don't add 5 for the 4 times, because the 400 year will be the leap year one. Because I told you in the beginning of this part that 400 it will be leap year only when it is divisible by 400. So 400th year will be a leap year. So one extra day will be added to this one. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6. So this will give you 21. So 21 divided by 7, remainder will be 0. So 400 year will be having 0 odd days. Okay. So you simply just in this topic particularly you just need to remember these things only. Okay. Means 100 year will be having 5 odd days, 200 year 3 odd days, or sorry 200 year will be having 3 odd days, 300 1 odd day, and 400 will be 0 odd days. So you can write down in short also 5310, and 400 will be having 0 odd days, because without this you won't be able to solve the question. So anyhow you have to remember this thing only in this particular topic. Other than this you don't need to learn or remember anything. Everything you can calculate. Okay. So we have to use these in the questions in which we have to find out the days. Okay, exact day. So let me take an example. For example, if I have to calculate 15 August 1947, what will be the day on 15 August 1947? Okay. So in 15 August 1947. So as you can see that 1947 is not completed yet. It is running. Okay. So first thing you have to do is we have to find out the odd days. Okay. Till the time years have been completed, which means for till 1946 years are completed and 47 is running one. Okay. So first we have to calculate the odd days till 1946. Okay. Or you can remember this by this way. Okay. Whatever the year is given, so we have to calculate the -1 of that year. Okay. Which is 1946. We will subtract 1947 -1, so 1946. So can I write 1946 by this way? 1600 plus 300 plus 46. Why I am writing like this? Because this will save our time. Calculation will be easier, and with the help of this we will be able to solve this quickly. And why we calculated till 400 year only? Because after 400 the cycle will be repeating. Okay. Because in 500 again 5, in 600 again will be 3, in 700 again it will be 1 or 10, in 800 again it will be 0. So this cycle is, so you have to remember these 4 only. Okay. So for 1600 is a multiple of 400. I can directly write 0 over here. 300 has 1 odd day, so I can write 1. And 46. So as I told you, in years we can't find directly the odd days. So first we have to check how many leap year and how many normal years are there, and how we calculate normal year and leap year after by dividing 4. So if I divide 46 by 4, we can clearly say 4 1 ja 4 and 4 1 ja 4, so 2. Okay, so it means 11 times it is going. So it means 11 leap years will be there in this cycle, and remaining one will be the normal years. So I can write over here 35 normal years plus 11 leap years. So this is the part. Okay, only one part you have to do carefully. Okay, don't calculate direct it by dividing 7. First check always that how many leap years and how many normal years are there. Okay, so 35 normal years. So now I can calculate quickly. 35 into 1. I am showing it you by step by step. Okay, to make you understand easily. Otherwise you can do it directly. So 35 into 1 plus 11 into 2, because leap year has 2 odd days. So 35 into 1 36. Sorry, 35 into 1 35 plus 1 36 plus 11 into 2 22. So if we will add these two, it will give us 58. Now we have to calculate odd days. So what we will do? Divide it by 7. Remainder will be 2 odd days. 2. So we can say 2 odd days. Okay. So till 15 August till 1946 there will be 2 odd days. So now next step, that is very easy. We just calculate odd days from 1st January 1947 to 15 August. Okay, so there are two ways you can calculate odd days in this month. One, you just directly add all the days, like in January it has 31, so 47 is a normal year, so 28 plus 30 plus again March 31, April 30, May 31, June 30, July 31, and till 15 August we have to take full 15. So one thing is this, you can add all the days in a month and you can divide it by 7, and whatever the remainder you will get, you can add that remainder to this, so you will get total odd days. That will be your answer only, that's it. And second thing, you just calculate it by monthly, so it will save your time because it will minimize your calculation. For example, if I say like write this January, February, March, April, May, June, July and August. So January has 31 days, so if I directly divide 31 by 7, this will give us 3 odd days, so it will and February has 28 days, so I divide 7, it will give us 0. March again 31, so after dividing 7 it will give us 3. So you can simply say in 31 we will be having 3, in 32. Okay, so April has 30 days, so 2 odd days. May has 31 days, so 3. June 30, so 2. July again 31 days, so 3. And August is not completed yet, so you can take 15 as it is, or again you can do it by like this, divide it by 7, so you will get 1. So if you will add these numbers, 3 plus 3 6 plus 2 8 11 13 16 17, so 17 divided by 7, because we need to find odd days, so we will divide by 7, so 3 odd days will be here. Okay, so now we can write this total odd days will be 3 plus 2 5, so 5 means Friday. Okay, so what will be the answer is Friday. That is how you can calculate. You are doing it for the first time, so you will be see that it is looking like bit lengthy, but it is not. Once you will practice more number of questions, you will find that this topic is very easy and interesting one, because this is totally based on concept. We are using all the concept which we have learned so far. Okay, and I told you second way is this, just add all the days from 1st January to given date. Okay, and again divided by 7, but it will take your time little bit, because it will make your calculation lengthy, so it's better take it like this, 3 2 3 3 1, because in 31 it will be 3, in 30 days it will be 2 odd days, and if it is a normal year, then it will, for February will be having 0 odd days, and if it is leap year, then February will be having 1 odd day. So always remember, for which year you are calculating, just check whether it's a leap year or normal year, because of February you will be getting wrong answer. Okay, so always check for February also whether it's a leap year or normal year. That's it. Okay, so that's it for today's class. We'll discuss some more question in the next class.